Lauren has already become the mother of the house. Marie Minks has been crowned the big back bully. Mimi getting ragged, dragged, and tagged, but she's standing in the paint, and I like that. Alanea and them hands of hers will be one to watch. And just so much more went on in this episode, and we got to get into it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you are watching this. Hey y'all, hey. So as you already read the title down below, I'm about to get into season 2 of Baddies Gone Wild. And this time they are in the Dominican Republic, just like the bad boys. And as y'all know, this is the first episode, so I have to give my first impressions on the new girls this season. And if you don't watch my recap to the new bad boy season, which you should, and you're new to my channel, I always warn the newbies here that everything about the cast is new to me because I don't watch the auditions and I don't keep up with what they have going on via social media. So my thoughts on each person hasn't been altered. So what I see on the show is what it is and how I feel. But I can't lie. After watching the full show, maybe I should have watched their auditions because a lot of their beef and a lot of their fights comes from whatever happened on that audition stage. Baby, these girls don't forget a damn thing. And they said, reset nothing. I remember you. I want your head. And they were on that. Okay. So getting into it off the rip, I thought to myself, these girls look way older than the girls from last season. I don't know if it's me or what, but they look like they aging out already. But I don't know. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. And let me know if I'm tripping or not. But anyways, first we see Natalie going around the house. And maybe one thing about it, Zeus will always find a nice house for the Baddies Gone Wild girls. They always have it decked out nicely. So I don't know what be going on with the other shows and their houses, but this one is always done right. And I love that. So after seeing the house a little bit, we get introduced to the girls, and first it's Maria Minks, and I love how she said that's her name because she's making shit. That was so funny to me. It was cute. I did it kind of corny, but it was cute, child. Now, Maria is a big girl, and I already feel like she's going to get bullied because the big girls on these Zeus shows always are. And I don't know what's that about. It's like they skip the line for being funny or having some sort of personality and go straight to bullying. And on top of that, it's always just one big girl. There's never an even amount of them. So I don't know what's that about, Zeus. It's time to get more big girls on the roster, okay? So far, during the introductions, first impressions, Marie is giving off that she's a little funny because it tickled me when she also said that she likes being a chubby girl because the niggas will lift it up and lick it. Yeah, I know that's right. Also, Marie Minks tells us she's from the Shy, so she's going to be a little off in the head. But I don't know if girls from the Shy can fight for real. We always hear about the guys, but never the girls getting active. So we shall see what she about. Also, Marie got a missing tooth. So I already know she's going to be real gutter. Yeah, she going to be gutter. But my thing is, why all the big girls Zeus finds always have messed up teeth? Rolly, Daisy, now this girl? What's that about? Whatever, moving on. We get introduced to Sam, and she's a Dominican that never been to the DR. So, child, this trip is going to be a little getaway and a free trip for her to get to know her roots. And I ain't mad at you, girl. Learn your history off of Zeus Dime, okay? Other than that, I'm not getting much from Sam. Next, we meet Alanea, and baby, I just love her voice. I love a good Southern twang, okay? And she's pretty. She's a pretty girl. Next up is Nas, and baby, Nas look about a good 38 years old. But baby, she's only 25. And that 25 is a little hard, okay? So Nas is from Germany, and she says the people call her a white bitch, but says she's not white. She's Asian or African or something like that. Nas, who Who are you talking to? I mean, I know a lot of people in the military get stationed in Germany, so there's a lot of mixing and mingling there. But Nas, you are not about to piss on me and tell me it's raining. You're a white girl. Period. Next up is Cutter K. Didn't get much from her, but she seems like she walks around with a resting bitch face, mad at the world, so she probably gets into a lot of fights off of that, so not sure about her yet. Then we get introduced to more girls, this time on the sprinter, and the first is Leandria, and that's how you say her name? Leandra. On Sprinter 1, and her whole personality is that she got out of prison 2 months ago before getting on the show. And I love that for her because, hell yeah, give me a free trip after being a jailbird. Thank ya. Thank you, Zeus, Lemmy, and Natalie. Thank you. Okay? But Leandria, damn, am I saying this girl name right? Leandra or Leandria? I'm going to say Leandria. But Leandria gives me that she's going to be the pretty freaky girl on the show, but also she will get into some mess because she is already saying girls on the cast, coochie stinks. So yeah, she's going to, have to get in the field with that type of comment. Okay? Anyways, we meet Dava, or Dava. I'm going to say Dava, from Jamaica. She's ready to be a fun party girl. Love that for her. Then we meet Becky London, and she's from Minneapolis. And isn't that like where Cole Keller or Big Lex from? One of them, right? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But I don't know, child. Becky looks like she's going to get into a lot of fights. I can see it. Next is Lauren. She's from Atlanta, and I love my girls from Atlanta, okay? They are always a key in talking shit, so I feel like Lauren gonna be entertaining us for sure. Oh, and she's a stripper, so she's definitely going to be the wild of the show. I think she's going to be the wild. Then we meet Maloney, and she looks like the girl Mona from Don't Call Me White Girl. Like, that definitely can be her little sister, right? Right? But I love her accent, and she's another one that looks like she's going to be a good time. Another one who may be a good time is Big Lulu. She seems fun, and G-Baby cute, but she looks a little too old as well. She looks like a mixture of Liv from Love Island and Kylie Jenner. So, I don't know. Child, don't listen to me. But anyways, next we meet Baby Tyson. And she from Houston. And there are about, 3-4 of them from Texas so far. But Baby Tyson, I can tell by her arms, she be in that gym and she be fighting, baby. She gets in there. Now, if she's winning her fights, we shall see. But she definitely ain't no sucker. And she's a stripper too. So, she's used to mess. Next up is Mimi Love, and child, Mimi was already talking shit in her confessionals, saying she's on the show to tame these animal-ass bitches. But I couldn't even get much from Mimi with her confessionals because immediately she gets into it with Maloney because I guess Mimi jumped her in a fight at the auditions, and baby, Mimi was getting Maloney. Maybe it was because the sprinter was tight, or maybe Mimi really got his like that, but it wasn't looking pretty for Maloney, especially since she the one who started with that girl. Now, so far it's looking like Maloney isn't the best fighter, but what I do know is that her slick ass mouth and her confessionals are going to be some of my favorites. But then Mimi and Maloney started fighting again, round 2, ding, ding, ding. And this time Maloney got the best of Mimi. Mind you, this is all happening on Sprinter 2. But things are also going down on Sprinter 1, but Sprinter 2 is who got it popping. So after Maloney and Mimi fight, Baby Tyson and Lauren got into it because Tyson was talking about Lauren on social media. Baby, this is messy and I love it. I'm just eating my popcorn, rubbing my feet like a cricket at how entertaining all this stuff is, because it really is. So I guess whoever Lauren was beefing with at home is cool with Tyson. So that's when Tyson inserted herself into the beef and they all met up in real life to fight each other. But they fought each other friends and not each other. And Lauren believes that during the fight, Tyson and her friend had mace on their hands so it can get into their eyes when they fought, which is actually smart as hell. I like that. But anyways, after Lauren called Tyson out about it, Tyson straight up said, yeah, I did. And baby, they got at it. But Tyson said, yes, she did call Lauren out on social media, not about the whole Mace situation. She was like, I didn't make you, but I did call you out. Now, to me, their first round was given time. But like I said, they in this damn tight ass sprinter. So I don't know why the hell they trying to fight anyways. But hey, I'm entertained. So keep it going at this point. Especially now that I know this beef is real. This ain't no made up overly produced situation. So I'm liking what I see, okay? Then they went for another round, and man, Lauren got the best of Tyson for sure. At first, I was going to give it a tie again because Lauren was standing in the seats hitting Tyson, but I don't know how. Tyson little ass slithered onto the top of the seats, so they were on a same level. And all I know is I blinked my eye, and Lauren had Tyson in her. She had her in the headlock. So yeah, Lauren got that for sure. Hell, she got round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6. Lauren was handling Tyson, and it was just going downhill for baby girl, which is crazy because Tyson says she's known for chopping down trees, which is basically I'm a little girl known for beating big bitches down, but she wasn't chopping Lauren. Yeah, she wasn't. But listen. Tyson funny as hell because she told Lauren, listen, we can fight as many times as you want. Just don't rip my wig. And you know what? Hell yeah, Tyson. Because these wigs be too much money. Ain't nobody got time for them to be getting ripped all up. So her and Lauren made, a mutual agreement not to. And it was funny because y'all play too much for that. Like, y'all worrying about y'all wigs, bitch. Scrap it out, ho. And steal her wig. How about that? If she ripped yours, steal hers off her head. That's what I want to see. Now, what got me is Maloney talking about it's not a fair fight on the bus. But girl, you were just fighting on the bus. You the one who damn near started all this tension. So be quiet and watch like the rest of us. Hey. Then over on Sprinter 1, someone randomly asked who got beef in the house. And immediately Marie Minks started throwing hands at Dava. And I'm like, wait. Because I was confused because y'all was just sitting right next to each other on the bus the whole time. So it threw me off. But also, why Dava hair wasn't on the swivel? If she knew her and Marie had a problem. Like, what? What's going on? Now, I will say, even though Marie rushed Dava unexpectedly, Dava held it down, okay? So apparently they had beef at the auditions and they fought each other, and Dava says they squashed the beef. And you know what? That makes sense. You know why Dava head wasn't on the swivel. Because she thought, it was all over, it was all cool. So that's why they was cool sitting by each other, I guess. But baby, this is Baddies. Baddies Gone Wild. I wouldn't believe nobody. It's up for everybody because I don't feel safe around none of y'all. I don't care. So yeah, Dava, do better, babes. Also, another thing, Dava got a whole husband. Now that shot the hell out of me. But you know what? I get it. I get it as far as like, because it shocked me because your husband let you on the show, but also too, he can't control you, but also too, your husband let you on the show. But I also get it because it's like, yeah, go on the show, fight them hoes, come back with some money, and I'll massage you and let you rest later because you went and got that for us. So I get it. So Marie and Dava are going at it on a bus, and Marie keeps saying Dava looks like a man, and I'm never one to get into looks. But Marie, did you... Never mind, moving on. After it calmed down with Marie and Dava, they asked Leandria why she was in jail for 14 months. And she told them. And then one of the girls on a Sprinter randomly bust out and said, I heard girls who go to jail, coochie stinks. That was so random. So Lauren, I keep calling this girl Lauren. Leandria was like, hell, some bitches here coochie stink. And they kept pressuring her to find out who she was talking about. And she held it down for a while and didn't tell them who she was talking about. And she said it was someone on the other Sprinter. But I don't like that she had the balls to say all that, but can't put a name on it. I already know Leandria is going to be a sneaky shit talker. She's going to throw rocks and hide hands. Watch when I tell y'all, she's going to be that person. Which is weird because you have made your whole personality so far about being a jailbird. But right now, it's not giving jailbird. It's just giving bird brain, So eventually she told a few of the girls that it was Lauren who coochie stank. And Lord Jesus, why did it have to be Lauren? Why did it have to be Lauren? I swear, everyone that heard her got quiet when she said Lauren's name. It was like, yeah, we see why you didn't say anything. When I said that tickled the hell out of me because everybody knew what it was. Everybody know what it is, and what it was when it comes to Lauren. I guess Lauren got a name. People know Lauren's name. Whatever Lauren known for, it's some hands for sure. Cause baby, everybody got quiet and looked at her like, But I mean, if y'all don't say nothing, Lauren won't, it won't be no problem. Y'all gotta keep it on the sweat. Keep it quiet for the girl. But to be honest, Leandria should have took that to the grave because it is going to get back to Lauren for sure, and Lauren is going to beat Leandria's ass. I just know it. I feel bad for her already, but the ass whooping she gets will be well deserved because don't go around here telling people my coochie stink. And then the girls on the bus got the nerve to say Leandria is a girl's girl. No, the hell she ain't. She is not a girl's girl because she could have gone to Lauren and told her that I feel like your coochie stink. Or matter of fact, no, she couldn't. It's no way you could have put that and not get your ass whooped. It's no, even if she would have went to Lauren and told her like, hey, I smelled you. Hey, I got it. I don't know you like that, so nah, you couldn't have came to me like that. But also too, maybe you could have found a nice way to say it if you're a true girl, I guess. But beyond that, Lauren is a stripper. And I hear that strippers have amazing hygiene. So I don't know. I guess not all of them. I don't know, Lauren. I hope you ain't stinking. But that was wild. That was wild. And that was crazy. And I'm just confused why Leandria said that about Lauren anyways. Like, do they have beef? Did they have a problem before this? Did she genuinely smell Lauren one day as Lauren walked by? Like, they gave us no backstory why she felt the need to say Lauren coochie is stank. It was so random. Anyways, moving on, the girls finally get to the house, and as soon as they step off, it's fights galore. Nas, cut a K go at it. Lauren and Tyson, Mimi and Alena, Dava and Marie. Baby, I started ducking in my bed, bitch, because, bitch, am I next? Am I next? So most of these fights I kind of, already knew were going to happen because they started on the bus. But I was thrown at Alanea and Mimi. But then it was revealed that the fight Mimi jumped in with Maloney was with Alanea. So that means Alanea and Maloney are friends. Child, this is going to get good, okay? This season is already starting off better than the first season by a long shot. So Natalie tried to calm them down after all the fighting, and they was cool for literally 1 second, and then Mimi told Alanea to learn how to act when it's time to act right. And I screamed, baby, Mimi in that mouth is going to keep her in some mess, okay? But I'm glad she popping it. Yeah, don't let no one play you, girl, but Alanea is tearing her ass disrespectfully. Whew, real bad. So after all that, they take shots with Natalie. Some of the girls jump in the pool and the others go and find their rooms. Now, usually they let them, pick their rooms, but for some reason that didn't happen this season and they were already assigned rooms, which was weird, but okay. So we see Marie Minks, Mimi Love, and Becky London in a room together. So Marie Minks feel like Mimi shouldn't sleep in their room because she lost all her rounds with her fight with Alanea. So boom, this is where the bullying shit begins. This is where it begins. And what's so weird about this is that Mimi stood in all her fights head up. And if we keep it in the book, Marie Minks wasn't even handling up and doing damage during her fight with Dava. So it was the audacity to try to play Mimi like she's a weak link when a girl been fighting all damn day. That's so whack. And Becky London ain't getting in the paint with nobody yet. She can keep her spot in the room? Like, huh? It was weird. Like, you bitches are weird. And it's moments like this that makes everyone love the person that is getting played with. Watch, I tell you. The viewers are going to love Mimi and vote for her just because Marie wants to be a bully to her for no reason. For all you know, Marie, you and Mimi would have been cool, but you didn't give her a chance. Ugh, I don't like girls like that. Just a big bully and a lame-o. Ugh. Becky London is a cornball too because you are moving because Marie Minks said so. Lose asshole. Ew. So Marie Minks took Mimi's sign and moved it outside to the living room saying, you know, she needs to sleep with the lizards. But girl, you one big ass snake, so you need to sleep outside. Y'all, this pissed me off so bad because she genuinely did not have any beef, no nothing with Mimi. So for her to do all that because she felt Mimi was a weak link, it's whack, was whack, and forever will be. You're whack, you're corny. Okay? So then we see G Baby and Lauren are roommates, Melanie, Cutter, Kate, and Sam are roommates, Leandria and Baby Tyson are roommates, which is going to be crazy because Lauren has been beating Tyson ass all day, and Leandria got hers coming next since she said Lauren coochie stink, child. So they just for to be the room that gets beat the fuck up by Lauren. Okay, so Nas was rooming with Dava and Lulu, but she moved her name tag to the room with Marie Minks and Becky because she felt like she would vibe with them more. Okay, cool, fine. Now, the reason why all this is corny is because Nas, Marie, and Becky could have just went to Mimi and been like, you know, hey, we want to room together and see if, you know, she was cool rooming with Dava and Lulu, which I'm sure she would have been fine with because who the hell wants to sleep with people that don't want them in a room? It would have been a simple, easy fix. Okay? But nah, since they all wanted to move Slimy, all hell broke loose because the girls clocked Marie Minks and Becky being loser ass bitches. And like Dava said, if y'all was going to move names, y'all could have put Mimi name on the door where Nas' name was, but y'all decided to place it in the living room, so y'all were being bullies. Period. So own it. I don't care what y'all say. I like some Mimi. I like Mimi. She's going to stand in whatever with whoever, even Marie Big Beck ass. So then Dava and Mimi started cursing out Nas, calling her dumb, and Nas was acting slow. But Nas, let's be clear. The fact that you played along with their silly games and what they did to Mimi, it was wrong. And like I said, you could have found Mimi yourself and told her like, hey, we're going to switch rooms, X, Y, and Z. Like, it's so many ways that you could have went about it, but you want to play fucking dumb like you're so innocent. No, bitch. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Nas. You don't play with me. So now the rest of the house has got involved, and now Lauren has stepped in, and it's given Lauren is going to run the house. Because now Marie Minks copping pleas saying she wasn't trying to bully Mimi. She just moved her name, but she still has a bed. But that's not the point. And you're lying. You didn't move her name to another bed. You moved it outside and said she needed to be sleeping with lizards. So you indeed were being a bully. So Lauren already feeling some way about Marie for something that she did before filming. So Lauren told Marie she's not going to bully Mimi, point blank period, and that's just it. And also, she felt some way about what Marie did to her when she was singing her song and Marie was booing her, and child, they started fighting. And I'm like, yeah, Lauren, handle that. Handle that, Lauren. All I know is so far the girls are doing their ones. They are funny. They are entertaining. And the drama doesn't feel overly produced. So I am here for it all. I really am. But I ain't going to drag it out. That's all for my recap of episode 1. Y'all already know what to do. Like this video and show your girls some love. Comment your thoughts and let's discuss your thoughts on Baddies Gone Wild, Dominican Republic. And last but certainly not least, subscribe and join the Queen, baby. Bye.